What's up, guys? MVP MMA card happened Saturday night. Ronda Rousey's return. So let me tell you what I saw. First fight was the Junior Dos Santos versus Robelis Despain. The Despain is the karate combat champion. He's really good. He's former Olympian in Taekwondo. Really doesn't use his kicks as much as you would expect him to, but he's a heavyweight. Things change a lot with 4-ounce gloves, so understandable. But just big, 6'7", big power in his hands and his legs. And Junior Santos didn't really have a chance. Landed a couple leg kicks, did decent at the first couple minutes of the fight, but then Despain settled down and got into his rhythm and landed some big shots and got the knockout. So congrats to him. Exciting fight for him as well. He all of his fights are exciting. He's a knockout artist. Next up, Francis Ngannou versus Philip Lins. So Ngannou looked great. Looked great. Defended the takedowns. Quite a bit bigger than the guy. Lins was I think is normally a 205-pound fighter. But Francis did what he was supposed to. Got the knockouts and stuffed the takedowns and looked good. Landed a few kicks as well. It wasn't just throwing hands. Landed a few different leg kicks. Good fight for him. I would actually like to see if they do another card for MVP. Obviously, they paid a lot of money. I don't know how they paid a lot of money to the fighters. I don't know how the promotion made money, so we'll see if they have another event. But if they do, I would love to see Despain fight Ngannou. Now I doubt they're going to do that because Despain's name is not big, but I think he has as good a chance as anybody to be Ngannou. They were hyping up. John Jones was there. They were hyping that up, but I don't foresee that happening. I don't think the UFC's letting John Jones out of his contract, but we'll see. And I know that everybody would like to see John Jones and Ngannou fight for sure. But if that doesn't happen, I would love to see Despain fight him because Despain, I think, would actually could be one of the guys that could have a chance to actually beat him. He's just as big. He's just as powerful. He has a lot of knockouts as well, and he has a kicking arsenal that Ngannou does not have. So that would be an interesting fight, honestly. Next up was Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry. So Nate Diaz got cut a couple of different spots pretty bad and just kind of got beat on for a couple rounds. Landed some decent jabs and a couple right hooks from the southpaw stance, but Mike Perry's pressure was too much for him. Just coming forward, moving his head off center line. Mike Perry does a good job of throwing that right hand head off center line and not putting himself in danger because of it. And after the fight, Diaz was saying that he messed his finger up on his left hand, which made sense. He wasn't throwing the left hand, but I don't think it would have mattered, honestly. I think Mike Perry was just too athletic, too fast, and too aggressive. And Nate Diaz was saying he wanted a rematch after and stuff like that. I don't know. I think that's kind of, I don't think the result would change any, but we'll see what happens. And then the main event, Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano. So Gina Carano's first fight in years, 15 plus years, and then Ronda Rousey's first fight in a very long time as well, maybe even like 10 years for her. And Ronda came out, shot the double leg, got the armbar in 17 seconds, and I actually won some decent money on this fight because I bet Ronda was such a big underdog. Just betting on her wasn't a good option. We knew she was going to win, but you had to put up a lot of money. I think she was like a 3 or 4. She was a 4-1 underdog or something. 4-1 favorite. So I bet the under a round and a half, the minus 200 under a round and a half, and she got the job done. So I won a little money. Not a lot, but $100. So I'm happy. I knew that fight wasn't going more than a round and didn't expect it to go more than 2 minutes. And I knew that Gina Carano, rusty as she was, but also even when Gina Carano wasn't rusty, she wasn't a grappler. She was a striker. And I knew Ronda wasn't going to stand with her. So went in there, shot the double. Good fight card, guys. I saw a lot of people online. I just watched it last night. I wasn't able to watch it live. I just watched it last night, and I saw a lot of people hating on it, saying, "Oh, this card sucked." This card didn't suck. It was a good card. There's a lot of finishes. You could say maybe there was the fights were mismatches for sure, but it was a good, exciting card. So I thought it was good. So we'll see if they have another event, and we'll see if John Jones gets to fight Ngannou. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, if you're new to martial arts and you're looking for a gym in your area, get my book, The Ultimate Guide to Choosing a Martial Arts School Instructor. Link is in the description. And if you have any other subjects you'd like me to talk about, just leave a comment below. Thank you, guys.